Hello everybody. Today we are going to discuss about our project development of IoT based smart energy meter. My teammates are Sahil Farhan and Tinku Nagasai Pawan. We are done this on supervised by Arul Prasad sir, assistant professor. The main theme of this project is knowing the power units daily we have to consume the electricity. The demand for power has increased exponentially over the last century. One avenue through which today's energy problems can be addressed in through the reduction of energy usage in households. The increased emphasis on the need of accurate and economic methods for measurements. Here we use ACS 712 sensor, Arduino UNO, ESP8266 USB Wi-Fi module. The ACS 712 is fully integrated half effect based linear current sensor. Here we measure the current and the amount of units and the power used for the household.
I am Sahil Farhan. Now I am continuing the topic of our IoT based smart energy meter. The main objectives of our project is the main object with smart energy meter is associated display monitor it to make bills accurate and provide household and businesses with information. The main scope is to consume electricity by knowing power units. Introduction. With the rapid developments in the wireless communication technology by the use of microcontrollers, there are many improvements in automating various industrial aspects for reducing manual effects. This nowadays the number of electricity consumers is increasing in a great extent. So we came up with this project named as IoT based smart energy meter, which is used to also use it to reduce the power consumption, and we can use an adequate amount. So we came up with this project. This is the literature review. We took the some of the recent journals and we made this project. And the design and methodologies here are design and methodologies of our project. Here is some of the screenshots of our project. See, we executed the code in this project. We used many of the softwares called as Adafruit. We executed the code in Arduino IDE. See, these are the some of the screenshots, standards and policies. See, this is the main implementation. We drawed architecture diagram, data flow, ER diagram, sequence diagram, and collaboration diagram. See, this is our architectural diagram. This is the data flow diagram. This is the ER diagram. This is a sequential diagram. Collaboration diagram. See, and we made some of the testings named as unit testing, integration testing, functional testing, etc. See, these are the testings. A screenshot image proofs. This is the input and output design of our project. See, input we made the whole project setup looks in this way, and the input results will show in the graph. See, these are output we'll receive for mails. Conclusion: the main as an attempt has been made to make a practical model of IoT based smart energy meter. The propagated model is used to calculate the energy consumption of the household. Future enhancements and web references and video links we took for our project base. These are the reference of our project. This is the plagiarism report and our project poster presentation. In this we included abstract, introduction, methodologies, results, and everything we included. And thank you. Now I am going to tell some of project parts. See, we used Arduino Uno in this project. Arduino Uno is an open source electronic platform based. It is an easy to use hardware and software. Arduino boards are able to read inputs, light on a sensor, a finger on a button, or a Twitter message. And we also use a breadboard. Generally a breadboard is a rectangular board with many mounting holes. They are used for creating electrical connections between the electronic components and single board computers or microcontrollers such as Arduino and Raspberry Pi. And we also used a Wi-Fi module named ESP8266. It is a self-contained SoC with integrated TCP and IP protocol stack that can give any microcontroller access to your Wi-Fi network. We connected our laptop with our Wi-Fi hotspot and we executed the code in this project. And we also use some of the web sites like Adafruit.com. Adafruit is a platform designed to display, respond, and interact with your project's data. We also keep your data private and secure. This Adafruit is very secured website. And we also use another website named IFTTT. It helps us to connect all of our different apps and devices. With this only we'll get an alert messages as or increasing our power or decreasing the power. As if we reach the maximum amount of the power, we'll receive a message as it was reaching the power. So we use these two websites. Now thank you for giving me this opportunity. Now my friend Pawan will continue for the further.
Hello, this is Sai Pawan. Our teammate can discuss all the Arduino hardware components in this experiment. Now, the hardware is done with the software connections, and I will tell this how the hardware will connect to the software and how this project will work. With the help of these hardware components, I will explain you. Here, ACS712 sensor is there. This is the ACS712 sensor. This will connect to the bulb holder with two wires. Here, by seeing this wire, it is connected to the holder, and this holder connected to the main by passing the current. Here it shows it will connected to the main. And here, what is the main part of this ACS712 sensor is it can detect the current from bulb. It can measure the voltage of the bulb. Here, the sensor is connected to the Arduino. Here it will shows this wire is connected to the Arduino. Yes, this is the Arduino Uno. Here, the Arduino read the inputs from the current sensor in digital signal. Now the Arduino Uno is connected to our laptop and run the code. Here, the Arduino Uno can detect the signals from the sensor and give the output signals to our monitor. That output signal is a software part. After this hardware part, I will show you. And now the data of this Arduino is transferred to the Wi-Fi module through breadboard. This white color board is called a breadboard. The main part of the breadboard is just connect the two microcontrollers. Here it will connect the Arduino Uno and as well as Wi-Fi module. Here we can see that yellow and blue wires. Here blue wire is connected to the Arduino and yellow wire is connected to the breadboard. Why we will connect this yellow and blue wire to the breadboard and Arduino is to send and receive the data. Here Arduino can send the data and Wi-Fi can receive the data. The blue and yellow wire is help to send and receive the data. And here why we use breadboard means here the Arduino contains 5 volts of power, but the limit of the Wi-Fi module is only 3 volts. Here the breadboard is manages the power. Here it takes 5 volts of the Arduino volt and manage it and can give the 3 volts of the Wi-Fi module. Here the Wi-Fi module can receive the data through that wires and it is connected to the laptop. Here a white cable is connected to the laptop. You can see that. Yes, this is the wire, and as well as Arduino also with blue cable. Yes, that is the cable. It is connected to the laptop. Here in our laptop, it shows the units which gives output to the Arduino. And now we will discuss about the ESP8266 Wi-Fi module. This is the ESP8266 Wi-Fi module. Why can we use it means it can give access to our Wi-Fi network. Now use cable and connect Wi-Fi module to our laptop. We can see before we can see with white cable, and we can run the code. And here the hardware component part is completed. Now what the software and coding part till done, we will show you. Here the software will continue. Here the Arduino code will run in our monitor. You can see it while the code is running. Yeah, here show they have no errors, and we can go to tools and go to manager. Here we use 115200 port rate. Here you can see in the display, it shows 0.00 units. Yes, after that it shows 0.02 units. Like this, it will show all the power units which is given from the bulb. Yes, you can see, you can observe that the units will changing randomly. Yes, it shows 0.02, 0.03, 0.05, 0.07. Like that, it will shows all the power units. Now, we have a small doubt. This data, where we can store it, we have a doubt in that. So from that, we use a small website like adafruit.io. Yes, this is the adafruit.io website. Here, why we use this website is to store our entire data. Here, it shows a value 0, and here this is the bill, and this is the power. Here the power is value 0, and we can see like a graph also in MyKey. We go to MyKey, and here we show a graph like picture. Here it shows the total readings. Here we see like year, date, and month, and what is the time, and how much units we have to use. Like this, the data it will shows in this graph, as well as it shows like a graph. And after that, the bill and the power also it will shows like this graph. See this in graph, it shows and year and time also. It shows the entire data here. And so, okay, now we will store the entire data here. Now we have a doubt, but how we get the notification while the data is reaching our assumption? Yeah, we use for that an if triple T, if triple T. If triple T means if this then that. This is the website to connect our apps and devices. Here we link it through our mail, and this we sync to the Adafruit website. The Adafruit website data syncs to this IFTTT website. So whatever data is there in Adafruit website, that is linked with IFTTT website. Here we can sign up with our mail. Here we show mohammedsahilfarhan@gmail.com. But here we will give, if feed is equal to 0.02, then send yourself an email from mohammedsahil@gmail.com. If the value is 0.02, it is equal to the 0.02, then only it sends the mail. If the value is 0.01, this will not send the mail. Here we will see the mail he received. Here it shows the date and time through mail. See this. These are the mails he got after he reaching 0.02. Like this, we read data daily through these components. Here the main aim is by detecting the readings and consuming the electricity. Here daily we can see these units through this website with our login credentials, and if the power is more than our assumption, we can reduce the power. by these hardware components and software components, we will implement this project successfully. Thank you.